And this is where I say good morning to you, Grenada, Caribbean, PD, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada for today, Wednesday. It is the 6th day of May 2026. Of course, I'm Gordon Joseph. So happy to be with you this morning. Once again, thanking God for having me on the wake-up list this morning. It's not because I did anything that is meritorious for me to, ensure that I'm here, but it's only because He's merciful and He's graceful and so forth, and I thank Him for that. And Lauren always says that gratitude is a must. I have a whole lot of gratitude for life. Despite how, troublesome it can be at times, sometimes you feel like giving up, sometimes you think that, what's the point? But life is worth living because once there is life, there is hope, yeah? Always remember that. Again, to the family and friends of our colleague Linda Straker, we say good morning and, just be strong. We are with you in this. Yeah, look to the hills. It is indeed a good day to have a good day in a good way. It's Wednesday. On this Wednesday morning, we come with grateful hearts. Thank you for loving us, for giving us, and giving us new mercies each day. Thank you for being our strength when we are weak and our hope when things seem impossible. We ask you to bless our families, our friends, and everyone connected to us. Lord, heal the wounds that are too deep for words and provide for every need. Cover us with your protection and shield us from harm. Let your peace guide our hearts and minds as we trust in you today. In Jesus' precious name, we pray. Amen, amen, and amen. He usually sends two. What's the other one? All right. Wednesday blessings. All right. May this Wednesday remind you that your future is secure in God's hands. Keep hoping. Keep trusting. God has a beautiful plan ahead. There is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. That's from Proverbs 23 and verse 8. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. It's indeed a good day to have a good day, and the world wouldn't be the same without people like you, You gotta wash the tears from your eye, man. Vicklin, good morning to you, that's Vicklin's song. Yeah, just, hold on. Yeah. As we reach out and say good morning to all my peeps, Yulin Alexander, Sylvina Charles, Mary E. Banks, Yolan Swan, Jillian McIntyre, Monica Meros Williams, of course, Petlin is with us, Lauren Salim is with us together with Joan and everybody. Good morning, Hermitage. Peggy Swim, good morning. Althea Edwards, Mildred Smith, good morning. Joan Brathwaite Batson, Michelle Bernard, good morning. Good morning. Hope you all are doing well. The word of the day today, that word is, let me tell you what that word is. Okay, why are you going back there? We got to get along, being over hurdles all of the mountain tops. Forward on, we all are marching on. We say, Jah shall wash away all the tears from my eyes in times when the storm. All right, the word of the day today, that word is structure. Structure. S-T-R-U-C-T-U-R-E. Structure. And it means arrangement or organization. Structure. Arrangement or organization. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. The program has a clear structure. It has a clear arrangement, a clear organization, a clear organized way that it was done. It's got structure, yeah. Often you would hear the wiser folks say it's time to put some structure to your life. It means time to get your life organized and stop living haphazardly. Yeah, good morning, Daisy Hazard. You see how the words coincide? Haphazardly, and right away I remember Daisy Hazard. Good morning, Daisy. Not like she's haphazard. Daisy is a very structured individual, but the word itself. Have a great day to all the public workers. I hope you enjoyed your May Day celebrations last Friday in Carriacou. Yep, I hope you all had a really good time. From all indications, it was a great event. Yep. The motivational tip of the day is up next. Petlin, good morning to you and the wonderful folks inside of Munich. Uncle Leonard, how you doing, Papi? Yeah, the Maxwin family up there. Good morning. Good morning. Urban Mason. Urban, I tell you, reach out to me. I'm not hearing you. I want to make sure you're okay, all right? Good morning to you. And the family. Teacher Rufin and Hope, good morning. Teacher Yvette, good morning. And the family. Mr. Ross Stumpy Calist. Mommy Ann. Hope you all are doing fine, yeah? It's indeed a good day to have a good day in a good way. Yep. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. That's the motivational tip of the day. Believe you can, and you are halfway there. Stop hoping alone. You gotta start doing also, Stop hoping and wishing that things will get better. You gotta make those moves, you understand? Yeah, mobility, right? Looking for transportation to get from point A to point B. Yeah, that's what it does. You understand? It gets you from point A to point B, but you've got to get on the transport. You understand? The transport seldom comes to your house except it's a hearse or an ambulance or something like that. You've got to get up and meet it at that point where it can carry you, you understand? To where you want to go to. So you've got to believe in yourself. And you're halfway there. You've got to make the initial moves, man. You've got to want to change in order to change. You understand? Change things better, for the better. Yeah, you understand? He will always stand by your side, but you've got to stand. 20 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Good morning to the entire management and staff of the GBN. As you know, the Maggie King of the Grill is coming up this 30th of May inside of the Montrouge playing field. It's going to be, as a matter of fact, all right, let me give you some proper information on that. It's important that I let you know what's going on where that is concerned. 19 minutes on to 7 o'clock. So get ready, Grenada. The fires are about to blaze at the ultimate grilling showdown of the year. The Maggie King of the Grill. It returns on Saturday, May 30th at the Montrouge playing field. It's no longer just a grilling competition, but a cultural fusion. Grills light from 1 p.m. as top chefs, backyard grill masters, and food lovers bring the heat in a massive showcase of flavor, creativity, and mouth-watering dishes. Experience special culinary treats from the U.S. Embassy, the Cuban Embassy, and the Chinese Embassy, plus authentic traditional dishes from Nigeria and other nationalities. From sizzling seafood to smoky barbecue to bold island flavors, grillers compete in the meat, seafood, and most creative categories. And it's not just about the food, right? Bring out the entire family for a fun-filled day featuring bouncy castles, go-karts for the kids, dominoes, a thrilling chicken wing eating competition. We also have ring games. All right, Rubis will be spinning the wheel promotions items. They will be there. Exciting deals from Flow, Budget Foods, Grenada Paper Products, and My Finance Grenada. A wide array of deals from vendors selling jewelry, craft, various food items, books, crochet items, and more. Plus, there's live entertainment. Yeah, adults, you pay $10 at the gate. Children under 12 is free. It's a day of fun for the entire family. Over $5,000 in cash and prizes are up for grabs. So the Maggie King of the Grill, Saturday 30th May, Mount Rouge Playing Field. Grills light up 1 p.m. To all our sponsors, Maggie, Rubis, Blue Bubbles, Tent and Rentals, Grenada Paper Products, Grenville Credit Union, Flow, Budget Foods, My Finance Grenada, Innovation Grenada. Man, it's a festival where flavors meet fire. Yeah, the 30th of May, man. Lock that date. And again, the organizers of the Lyrics and Laughter would like to thank all of you who came out to that wonderful event on Sunday evening. And it is said that, patrons really enjoyed that event. So we look forward to Lyrics and Laughter 2 next year. Now, what's buzzing this morning? Grenada enters new drilling phase in Mount St. Catherine Geothermal Energy Project. Carriacou officials aim to boost public engagement with media training. In the region, Barbados signals push for freedom of information law. Internationally, U.S. pauses Strait of Hormuz mission amid Iran talks. And in sports, the Spice Boys set for historic clash with Ireland. We look forward to that. Yeah, we really, really, really look forward to that. I can't wait, man. Yep. God is standing by no matter what. That's the wonderful thing about him. 16 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour. That is our time. I hope you are doing the things that you're supposed to be doing at this time and you're not procrastinating because you will be late. Sergeant Troy Paul and your team at the traffic department, good morning. Erika Charles, good morning. Denzel Dominic, Gracelyn Buckmeyer, Louisa Philip Flanders, Rita Williams. Wow, we getting some new. Dale Blackman, good morning. All the way from New York City. Hope you all are doing fine. Lovey, good morning. Hope you're doing fine. We will laugh eventually. Yep. Nice, folks. The AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather, that comes up right after these messages. However, I'd like to say good morning to Esther and her wonderful son out there in Pomrose, Mount Agnes area. Good morning, son. How are you doing? Such a goodly gentleman. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the McMeos, good morning. Early now there in the U.S. Good morning. Folks, stick and stay with us. The AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather. It comes up right after these messages.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
This is the morning edition of news for today, Wednesday, the 6th day of May 2026. And the headlines: Grenada enters new drilling phase in Mount St. Catherine geothermal energy project. Carriacou officials aim to boost public engagement with media training. In the region, Barbados signals push for freedom of information law. Internationally, U.S. pauses Strait of Hormuz mission amid Iran talks. And in sports, Spice Boys set for historic clash with Ireland. The details to this and more right after these messages.
From here, the melody, you know it's me, Martin, and dancing to the fullest. And listen, Grenada, you don't have to ask me if I love you, I do. Now listen up, it's all about Sunshine Promotions presents its 25th anniversary on May the 9th, 2026. Yours truly, Christopher Martin, will be here live and direct at the National Stadium, so make sure you forward out. It's gonna be sweet sugar reggae coming at you all night, you understand? I can't wait to see you. Beautiful ladies, the first 2,000 of you to reach the venue will stand a chance to win out of $20,000 in cash prizes, you understand? So make sure you forward out early. I can't wait to see you. See you there.
Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity, the skills, and the fire to rule the grill? This is the ultimate showdown for chefs, backyard masters, and the food lovers alike. Step up, show your talent, and claim your spot among the best. With over $5,000 in cash and prizes to be won, the stakes has never been hotter. Happening Saturday, May the 30th. Register now. Call or WhatsApp 407-8458. But hurry, registration close April the 30th. Don't wait. Bring your fire, bring your flavor, and bring your A game. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, where champions are made on the grill.
Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, the 6th day of May, and with the details, I am Gordon Joseph as we welcome Graphics and his team from Hot 98 FM. In the local news, Grenada's geothermal energy program has entered a new phase with expanded drilling set to begin in Mount St. Catherine. The project, led by the Caribbean Development Bank, aims to determine the viability of commercial power generation. The new phase is backed by a euro 10 million euros contribution from the UK's Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, the FCDO, which was made in 2025. Officials say key preparatory work has been completed, including environmental and social impact assessments, land acquisition, and the establishment of a dedicated project management team. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell says the initiative is part of local efforts to boost energy security. Senior government officials in Carriacou and Petite Martinique are undergoing media training to improve public communication. The program, led by veteran broadcaster Johnson John Rose, focuses on interviews, messaging, and public engagement. Officials say the initiative will strengthen transparency and keep communities better informed. And finally, on the local scene, the Grenada Tourism Authority has completed a major outreach mission to the United Kingdom aimed at boosting visitor arrivals. Led by CEO Stacey Liebird, the delegation focused on strengthening ties with travel partners and engaging the diaspora to promote Grenada. Officials say the effort has generated strong interest and will help drive sustained growth in the UK market. That's the local segment of news. Stay with us. The regional and international developments, they are straight ahead. The Mia Motley administration in Barbados is renewing efforts to introduce long-promised freedom of information legislation. Home Affairs and Information Minister Gregory Nichols says outdated media laws and the fast-changing digital landscape are driving the need for reform. Speaking for World Press Freedom Day, he stressed the importance of independent journalism, tackling misinformation, and strengthening media systems in small states. No timeline has been given for the legislation. St. Lucia has launched a new national campaign to discourage smoking and vaping. The initiative, led by the Substance Abuse Advisory Council Secretariat, aims to raise awareness about the health risks of tobacco, cannabis, and second-hand smoke. Officials say the program will target schools, workplaces, and communities with a strong focus on youth as part of efforts to reduce chronic illnesses. Looking further afield, U.S. President Donald Trump says Washington has paused its mission to guide vessels through the Strait of Hormuz, citing progress toward a possible deal with Iran. The operation known as Project Freedom was launched to restore the flow of oil through the key shipping route. Iranian state media has described the move as a retreat, while U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says the offensive phase of the conflict is now over. And finally, a South African police officer was lowered from a helicopter into a crocodile-infested river during a high-risk recovery mission. Captain Johan Potgia said he was deployed to secure a crocodile suspected of consuming a missing businessman swept away in flood waters. Remains were later found inside the animal, with DNA tests now underway. Authorities have praised the officer's bravery, calling the operation highly dangerous and complex. That's the regional and international news. Stay with us. The sports is straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. Grenada senior men's football team is preparing for a historic international friendly against the Republic of Ireland on May 16th in Spain. The match will be the first ever meeting between the two nations. Head coach Anthony Modeste says the game will test the team's progress as the Spice Boys continue building toward higher international competition. Still with football, more than 50 young footballers have been inducted into Grenada's talent development scheme. The FIFA-supported program aims to identify and train top youth players, providing elite coaching, education, and international exposure. Officials say the initiative is key to strengthening the pathway to the national team. That's all the sports we've got at this time. We'll have more sports during a luncheon and primetime newscast. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
My name is Tanisha Masha from Gulf St. John's. For the past 15 years, I've been listening to Classic and Hot FM. The best news station ever. Kudos to GBN.
GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere.
Listen now, let's all the boy Blazer shuffle like a reason. On all the 30th of May, it's all about GBN, Maggie, King of the Grill. This year, we are the junior segment. And all the know the regular thing. Ooh, heat in the place, a lot of flavor. All of see real smoke, real thing. Make sure you come on Monush playing field. 30th of May. Yeah, baby. And this up? So when you come out, let we have a time, eat some chicken, eat some pork, and enjoy yourself. GBN, Maggie, King of the Grill. I'm out.
Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity, the skills, and the fire to rule the grill? This is the ultimate showdown for chefs, backyard masters, and the food lovers alike. Step up, show your talent, and claim your spot among the best. With over $5,000 in cash and prizes to be won, the stakes has never been hotter. Happening Saturday, May the 30th. Register now. Call or WhatsApp 407-8458. But
All right, folks, it's 1 minute after 7 o'clock. We're sorry for that delay there, but nonetheless, I've got live on the line from the Met Office at the MBIA forecaster Cassia Johnson for this morning's weather forecast. Good morning, Cassia.
Good morning to you and good morning to the listeners. Here is the weather for today, Wednesday, 6th May 2026. Currently at the airport, conditions are fair. Winds are from the southeast at 14 miles per hour. Pressure 1016.3 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature 28.3 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 78%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 31.6 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature last night, 26.1 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was 1.2 millimeters of rainfall at the airport, which brings the total for the month to 1.2 millimeters. Looking at public forecasts valid for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be generally fair and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times with a few brief isolated showers. A moderate haze advisory is in effect. Today's maximum temperature 31.0 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to east southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory is in effect. Tides are currently falling and will be low at 1:30 p.m., high at 7 p.m. Sunset today, 6:22, sunrise tomorrow, 5:45. Again, the weather is expected to be generally fair and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times with a few brief isolated showers. A moderate haze advisory is in effect, as well as a small craft advisory. From the Met Office, I am Cassia Johnson.
Thank you very much, Cassia. Have yourself a wonderful day now. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick & Thompson Company Limited.
How do you choose your toilet paper? Just because it's soft and light. That's how I choose my toilet paper. Made right here in the Isle of Spice. Cherish Springs off Harbor Bay. Super value every day. The price is right and locally they're made. Support local when you purchase Cherish and other quality brands from Grenada Paper Products.
It's 4 minutes after 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Locally, Grenada enters a new drilling phase in Mount St. Catherine geothermal energy project. Carriacou officials aim to boost public engagement with media training. In the region, Barbados signals push for freedom of information law. Internationally, U.S. pauses Strait of Hormuz mission amid Iran talks. And in sports, Spice Boys are set for historic clash with Ireland. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Wednesday, the 6th day of May, 2026. On behalf of the entire newscast and all those who made this newscast possible, I'm Gordon Joseph saying thank you for viewing and listening, wishing you a safe and productive day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network because we've got you covered. To graphics and his team from Hot 98, we say thank you for sharing your time with us. Have a good day now, everybody.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602-459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
All of us are seeing that the current geopolitical tensions and ongoing global conflicts are causing fuel prices to increase. The majority of electricity in Grenada is produced using fuel, and as fuel prices increase, this will be reflected on the fuel charge component on customers' bills. The way all of us can assist in addressing high bills in an environment when fuel prices are increasing is through energy conservation.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
As we look ahead to 2026, we're committed to elevating Grenada's presence on the global stage. Our integrated tactical focus includes media relations, travel trade engagement, sales activation, and digital campaigns. These efforts are designed to ensure visibility and establish leadership in our niche pillar marketing. We invite you to join us on this journey by supporting our initiatives and sharing the beauty of our Tri-Island state with the world. Together, we can make 2026 a year of growth and success for our islands. Whether you're a local stakeholder, a travel enthusiast, or someone who simply loves Grenada, your involvement is crucial to our success. Thank you for your continued support. Let's make 2026 a year to remember.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you. With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card. Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply. Ready for life, every step.
All right, folks, it's now 11 minutes after 7 o'clock, and at this time I'm happy to join Sergeant Troy Paul from the Traffic Department of the RGPF for this morning's traffic report. Sergeant Paul, good morning. Welcome.
A pleasant morning to you, and it's always a pleasure to be on GBN every time to let persons know what is happening in the Tri-Island State as it relates to the traffic and what is happening everything traffic, all right. So we're here nonetheless, and we're going to let persons know what is happening at this particular moment, where they can pass, where they shouldn't pass, what is happening throughout the day, and what they can do to avoid certain things. So at this particular time, we know at this time, the roads, most of our roads are moderately flowing traffic. So if you're heading to or coming up from any of these areas, you definitely know you have a free flow of traffic going to and from, especially to our towns and all the adjoining roads in the Tri-Island State of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. And we know at this particular time, with the exception of having this moderate flow of traffic, we do have a little build-up in the area of the Calavini Road. However, it is a little lighter today compared to yesterday. We saw that traffic was a bit real heavy in most of the areas yesterday. Trying to figure out why, but nonetheless, we're observing, and every day we observe, we make changes and implement new things so that we can make the traffic a better one as persons travel or commute to their destination. But so far, the traffic at this particular time moderately flowing in most of the areas, with a slight increase of traffic coming up from the central direction, as we would see on a daily basis, and also Calavini, which is a little bit on the quiet side, but we already start seeing that movement in that area compared to the other areas, which is light to moderate flowing. So persons do expect, as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour, traffic will definitely increase, and we know what happens, and we don't want persons to get to work late, or if you have any important things to get done, that you would have to miss your appointment. So take all these things into consideration as you travel along your journey. Just dive right into the accident state, 40 past 24 hours, and we reported a total of 10 minor accidents, 40 past 24 hours, and they are as follows. Traffic headquarters, we had one, so we see the town within our police district. It was not bad. Then Grenville had 3. Grenville was a bit busy. Grand Roy had 1. We didn't get any from in that area in a while. And South St. George Police Station had 4. Very busy in the south of the island as usual. And St. David had 1 minor accident, giving us a total of 10. So we see it was quite a busy day for the Tri-Island State of Grenada attending accidents. 10 minor accidents in one day is a lot compared to other days. And dealing with those, we know the economic cost, the resources it takes when you're dealing with one accident. So again, we want to appeal to drivers. It is your responsibility. Every day we're letting persons know what is happening. We want to see change. It is your responsibility to ensure that we see that change if we have to get that reduction. We know most accidents have an avoidable nature, but still we want to appeal to the drivers to do and play a part. And not just as the drivers, as you say, road users. They have a part to play. Just by way of information, we do not have any cruise ship. Cruise ship season has come mostly to an end. We do expect maybe 1 or 2 cruise ships before the season has completely ended. So that is a plus for us as it relates to traffic. What we do expect is that we know that now as our work continues, and we know that especially in the area of Bolio and other places throughout the day, that traffic will slow down as they try to complete some certain phases and so on. In addition to that Bolio public road will become a busy one today. Sometimes we do have a major funeral today. I think it was an ex-principal, teacher, and also a deacon, if I am correct, who will be burying today. So the person will be burying the St. George's Anglican Church, where we anticipate a large gathering. So the tongue might be a little bit from 10 this morning, and then that from the person will be burying at the Bolio cemetery. So, after that area will have some traffic. But parking will be made available for person at price basket. So if you're attending, so we want to avoid parking along the main road to further congested. So parking will be at this size basket if you have to go to the cemetery. So please take note, and we anticipate a large gathering as well for that funeral. So as we dive right back into the traffic state, and we know that as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour, traffic will definitely increase. So persons, know your diversion. We'll definitely have officers out to assist in regulating the traffic so that it will make it a lot easier for you. But as I said, more so, you leave home early enough to avoid those congestions. And that is all that we have for a person this morning. Any questions from you before we wrap things up?
Not necessarily. There are some roadworks that are ongoing that sort of is inhibiting the flow of traffic, especially in that Red Gate area. They dug up some of the concrete, and it's in that particular area. It's sort of a one-lane traffic, and that could be a problem because that's an area that vehicles usually go fast. So I'm just hoping that the relevant authorities can work on that area most expeditiously so that we have the smoothest flow of traffic there. But other than that, normal thing, just to encourage our road users to be careful, reminding them that the road is not a playing field. Get what you have to get done in the road and get out. That's basically all that I have this morning, as always.
Yeah. So motorists, please be mindful, as they said, the Red Gate area, what the condition of the road. So please take note as you travel along. In addition to that, we know that the other areas such as Bolio and so forth, what is happening. So again, we want to thank the public for continuing to participating with us, listening, and getting the relevant tips and updates as they come and we give them to them. So again, we want to ask the question that we normally would ask every morning. If you are texting or doing anything else, well, you should be maneuvering that vehicle.
Then who's driving? Who's driving? Drive if you're driving, and if you're not, stay not. Right. Sergeant Paul, thank you very much. Your cousin Eugenia says good morning as always, and have yourself a wonderful day, you and the rest of your team, and by extension the rank and file of the RGPF. Have a great day now, bro.
Thank you very much for the entire team at GBN. And Eugenia!
She's digging away at her laptop at the moment, but nonetheless, have a good one, bro.
You as well.
Folks, that has been the traffic report. We take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Ariza's Money Wise program.
Choose my toilet paper, made right here in the Isle of Spice. Cherish space off Harbor Bay, super value every day. The price is right and locally they're made. Support local when you purchase Cherish and other quality brands from Grenada Paper Products.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you run it, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you run it,
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Get ready for the mother of all bingos, because Sunday, May 17th, the entire nation will be heading to the National Cricket Stadium for the massive Mega Force promotions, cars and cash. Mega Bingo! It all goes down from 5 p.m. and this year you can win not one, not two, but 3 hybrid cars. We're talking a Suzuki Ignis, a Subaru XV, and a Honda Vissel. But that's not all. You can also get a chance to win $30,000 in cash. Grab your tickets now. $60 for one or $100 for two. And did I mention free buses will be available island-wide? This is the event no one should miss. Sunday, May 17th, cars and cash Mega Bingo. National Cricket Stadium, we're coming. Brought to you by Caribbean. It's the way we play.
What if growing your savings came with more flexibility and more rewards? Introducing the Ariza Advantage account from Ariza Credit Union. Earn 3.5% interest per year with a minimum first deposit of just EC $10,000. Enjoy a 5-year fixed term, unlimited deposits, no monthly fees, and added loan security. Plus exclusive Advantage member privileges, priority services, special offers, and more. Get the Ariza Advantage. This is the Ariza Promise. Better value, better service, members first. Visit arizacu.com or call us today.
Welcome to MoneyWise, your guide to wise financial decisions, made possible by Ariza Credit Union. Welcome to MoneyWise, your guide to wise financial decisions, made possible by Ariza Credit Union. Welcome to MoneyWise, your guide to wise financial decisions.
Welcome, viewers and listeners. The conversation is on this morning, and you know, on Wednesday mornings, first leg of our conversation is Ariza's. Yeah, so we've got Ariza's MoneyWise program this morning, and it's my riding bee, Raylene. Good morning.
I love that introduction. You're riding bee.
Yeah, of course. I can't do it. Anything less would be, you know, it would be remiss of me.
Well, thank you. Thank you kindly, sir. As always, it's a pleasure to be here. Good morning, Innocent.
And how are you doing?
I'm awesome. Good morning, GBN. It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Right? It's Wisdom Wednesday.
Wisdom Wednesday. Yeah. It's also the start of a great weekend.
I think you're a little ahead of me there.
My foot is not good, so I'm taking in front.
Oh, well, you know, in that case, you have an excuse. You get to put it up.
Yeah,
This is what we call hum day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You're just getting over it into that second bit of the week, possibly getting your second wind.
Yeah,
as we like to say,
time,
right? This is where you make the hard push.
I know you had a tough week last week. AGM, how was it?
AGM was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I think we delivered.
Right.
I think our members are very, very happy with our delivery.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much.
I'm happy.
And we had a lovely session. We had lots of members registering, which means they were aware. We, of course, had quorum, and we were talking a lot about that. Making sure members turned up, that they understood this was about minding their business, and we were able to do that too. And of course, spot on, we were able to pay dividends and rebate. I have to say we had a lot of engagement during the meeting as well, which I think is always an indication of the strength of the membership and the relationship with, should I say, the people who are serving, and managing your business, your accounts, charting this financial future together. So we were we're always very happy to have that kind of engagement. So a lot of questions asked and answers given and clarity had, and that was lovely. And then, of course, when it came to the dividends and rebates, we were able to do that straight away. So we believe, to all accounts and purposes, that we did what we were supposed to do. Our members are happy, and we're on to the next year.
Right.
Bigger and better.
Looking, I mean, coming from it, 10 years, this is 10 years since rebranding, and you've exceeded 27,000 members. That's awesome.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
So, and we're growing strength to strength, every day, every month, and this is what it's about. Because, it's about the collective. It's not about one person or two. We are very committed to taking each other along, about people helping people.
Well, one of the things that I've noticed, and it's obvious to members and prospective members, hence the reason why your numbers are growing, is the fact that it's not just a place where you deposit monies.
No.
It's there are relationships that are built. So having said that, what would you say is the reason, the importance of building that relationship with your members and prospective members?
I think the word that comes to mind here is authenticity, right? When a person knows who you are, really and truly. So imagine Ariza was a person, and really and truly is made up of lots of people. So, who would you want that person to be? If you were going, into a store, the way you're treated when you walk into that store determines whether you will spend your money, how long you stay, perhaps even how much you buy, and whether you go back. And you need confidence that this person that you engage with is who you are. So which is why I say, imagine Ariza was a person, and you are doing things as important as making decisions about your finances, and we all know we need the money because it impacts every single element of our lives. You want to do something with that, you want it to be more, you want it to grow. So you need to be sure about who it is you're dealing with. Right. So, that relationship comes from a place of knowing what you know and who you know, and which is why it's important for us to be transparent in how we treat with you, what our rules are, what our processes are, give you a voice. It's not it's not autocratic. It's not a dictatorship. You have a full and fair say in what happens.
Even if you just have 10 shares.
Correct.
It is comparatively to someone who has 1 million shares.
Correct. A member is a member. Always, whatever your level, whatever your amount of shares, you have the same voice, the equal voice. Because as I say, it is about people helping people, and we're determined to make sure that what we do is not, a one-size-fits-all. It is actually tailored to what suits you and where you are and where you want to go. Because we all have different definitions as to what we want in life, what makes us comfortable, what wealth might be. So what I might want is not what you might want. And therefore we have to pay attention to that. But like I say, it comes down to that relationship is grounded in that kind of transparency, that ability to have a voice, and of course, being able to trust, having the confidence that what is presented to you is what it actually is.
And you made a very salient point in your, initially, when you make the comparison to the credit union being an individual, as it determines how long you stay, how much you spend, and if you stay, and if you're going to come back. And a whole lot of efforts and emphasis have been placed on customer service to an extent. Of course, I'm always, I don't know, for some reason in recent times I have sort of zero tolerance for poor customer service, and it's so evident in Grenada nowadays. I don't think public service or public servants as well as private sector individuals, I don't think managers and management pay enough emphasis on training staff in customer service. I have zero tolerance for it now. I enter a place and I just trips and I walk out. No, I can't deal with it anymore, because I know people go through what they go through. You have your issues. Life is lifing.
That's right.
Right? But when you come to that workplace,
you have to switch it off.
You gotta switch it off.
You have to switch it off.
You have to make that. You have to create that separation where when I go back home, I have a choice. Either I pick up what I left, or I just leave it where it was.
Right. Or better still, you have a solution. Taking that little distance from it might have given you a space to see how it is working. I mean, honestly, you talked about zero tolerance, and I wanted to make a joke, but I won't. And I want to say that might just be something to do with, age and thinking you have earned the right to have what you have, right? Or to be treated in a particular way. You think you're big.
Not necessarily that, but sometimes, it really peeves me, because even your approach. You go to a business place and the staff sees you as a bother.
Yes.
And I can't.
Well, the truth is, in a sense, I think we've all experienced this, and you're absolutely right. It's not specific to one institution or one type of business. I sometimes say that I think there's a bit of confusion between service and servitude.
Yes.
People confuse the two, and they think that because you're providing a service, it somehow relegates you to less than. But being of service is a privilege, and when you're able to use what you know or what you have to help somebody along, that satisfaction, it runs so much deeper than, and you'd be surprised with the ripple effect that it creates. And I would like to think that is one of the defining things about Ariza, that, as you say, a member is a member regardless. And so when you walk into our institution, we try to know you by name. We make sure you're comfortable. We don't walk past you if you're sitting there without making sure that you are actually receiving service. And at every moment we use, I want to say it as learning opportunities or teaching opportunities for us and our staff, even if it's not in your sphere. It may not be the thing that you have been hired to do, but we will take it to the next place and make sure
because this
that
is
the
home.
person who is correct.
This is home.
Right? And if you're family, then we treat you as such. Yes.
Yeah, even, it's evident. When you, for example, you're going to the parking lot, Ariza's parking lot, the no pay one.
Yes.
Right? The way the parking lot attendant, I must recognize her this morning. Good
Miss
morning.
Anne.
Right? She always finds a way. Whenever she tells you no, you can't come in, it's because a pin cannot fit in there again.
Right.
She always finds a way, and that's evident. But having said all that, in terms of communication, right? We talk about relationships and so forth. How important is it to have that level of communication, members and the credit union?
Well, I would say communication is fundamental, because this is how we begin to get to know you, right? So even when you're coming, whether you're coming to join or you're already a member, or you're coming to use or to take advantage of one of our products and services, then it is absolutely essential that we know you, because this is how we avoid the difficulties later on. And again, I go back to truth and transparency. If you tell us this is where you are, this is your position, this is how much you have, this is what you want to do, makes it so much easier to chart the journey and to avoid pitfalls, rather than if we only have half the story. So the communication is key. You absolutely must be as open with us, and we will be the same with you. We go back to no doesn't necessarily mean no. It sometimes means right now. We're not being harsh. Yeah. We're just gently guiding you, selecting the best steps. We're testing the waters first and then making sure that where you put your foot, it's on a solid foundation.
And at what point in that relationship, members and the credit union, should a member reach out to the credit union and when?
Oh, the truth is, I think any time is a good time. You don't need to wait for something to happen, like something bad. It could just be a check-in. Call us up. Call up your representative, an account manager, anyone in customer service, and simply say, I'd like to get a health check on my account, or I'm here and I've heard about these services. I don't necessarily want to use them now, but can you explain them a bit more?
Right.
There is nothing that you cannot call us about when it comes to managing your finances. Yeah. And like I said, even if this is just getting an overview of where you are and what might be possible, you may not want to do anything, but just to know what your options are is always good to have options, and that's what we're here for.
So important. It's I am happy with the emphasis that Ariza places on that relationship and having that good communication relationship with the credit union. How does it benefit the member?
Ooh, I think that's multifold. The benefits run deep because, as I say, once there's transparency, it opens up I want to call it the room, the space for so much more to happen because we know who you are. But I think even more than that, as I would have alluded to, it leads to better advice. We can tailor the solutions that you require for what you need and where you are. And of course, there is the trust. Trust and transparency is what I think the best things are built on. And clear communication, that starts with the communication. So I would absolutely say, in terms of the communication, it's the building of the trust. Mm-hmm. Early advice or open communication, that continued conversation would allow you to have more options. So whether it's saving money, whether it's making an investment, whether it's the best loan option for you, depending on what your journey might be. And of course, together, likely to come up with more creative solutions for whatever it is you're wanting to do.
So having said all that, what is the takeaway from this
I just gave them to you. Trust, better advice, and solutions. Keep talking to us, your financial advisors. It's absolutely essential. It's critical. Build that relationship, and it doesn't have to be for the bad. I'm in difficulty now. I haven't been able to pay my loan this month or anything. Keep talking.
All right. Okay.
Cultivate.
Thank you very much, Raylene.
Most welcome. It's always a pleasure.
As informative as always. Folks, that is Ariza's MoneyWise program for this morning. I do hope that you got something out of it. And Raylene, back to Ariza. Spread the love and the joy and the happiness.
Always.
Yes.
The same way like we bring it wherever we go.
Folks, we'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Sunshine Promotions is in the building. We'll be back after this. Don't you go anywhere.
Today's edition of MoneyWise was made possible by Ariza Credit Union. Today's edition of Money.
What if growing your savings came with more flexibility and more rewards? Introducing the Ariza Advantage account from Ariza Credit Union. Earn 3.5% interest per year with a minimum first deposit of just EC $10,000. Enjoy a 5-year fixed term, unlimited deposits, no monthly fees, and added loan security. Plus exclusive Advantage member privileges, priority services, special offers, and more. Get the Ariza Advantage. This is the Ariza Promise. Better value, better service, members first. Visit arizacu.com or call us today.
Boom! From here, the melody, you know it's me, Martin, and dancing to the fullest. And listen, Grenada, you don't have to ask me if I love you, I do. Now listen up, it's all about Sunshine Promotions presents its 25th anniversary on May the 9th, 2026. Yours truly, Christopher Martin, will be here live and direct at the National Stadium, so make sure you forward out. It's gonna be sweet sugar reggae coming at you all night, you understand? I can't wait to see you. Beautiful ladies, the first 2,000 of you to reach the venue will stand a chance to win out of $20,000 in cash prizes, you understand? So make sure you follow out early. I can't wait to see you. See you there.
Pretty girls passing now, holding on to such a dance. I'm gonna hear you sing this, and I say, oh Lord, don't let me cheat on my girlfriend.
Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity, the skills, and the fire to rule the grill? This is the ultimate showdown for chefs, backyard masters, and the food lovers alike. Step up, show your talent, and claim your spot among the best. With over $5,000 in cash and prizes to be won, the stakes has never been hotter. Happening Saturday, May the 30th. Register now. Call or WhatsApp 407-8458. But hurry, registration close April the 30th. Don't wait. Bring your fire, bring your flavor, and bring your A game. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, where champions are made on the grill.
Get ready for the mother of all bingos, because Sunday, May 17th, the entire nation will be heading to the National Cricket Stadium for the massive Megaforce Promotions Cars and Cash Mega Bingo. It all goes down from 5 p.m. and this year you can win not 1, not 2, but 3 hybrid cars. We're talking a Suzuki Ignis, a Subaru XV, and a Honda Vizzle. But that's not all. You can also get a chance to win $30,000 in cash. Grab your tickets now. $60 for one or $100 for two. And did I mention free buses will be available island-wide? This is the event no one should miss. Sunday, May 17th, Cars and Cash Mega Bingo. National Cricket Stadium, we're coming. Brought to you by Caribbean. It's the way we play.
All of us are seeing that the current geopolitical tensions and ongoing global conflicts are causing fuel prices to increase. The majority of electricity in Grenada is produced using fuel, and as fuel prices increase, this will be reflected on the fuel charge component on customers' bills. The way all of us can assist in addressing high bills in an environment when fuel prices are increasing is through energy conservation.
How do you choose your toilet paper?
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. As promised, I've got Sunshine in the house. Have you seen that? I said it right.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Sunshine in the house.
You're Sunshine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I love that title. I love that I bring the sunshine. That's the role.
Akira is in the building. How are you? It's been a while.
I am fantastic. Yes, it has been a while, but
Yes.
I'm always, pleased to come and have conversations with you.
Akira.
I think so.
So since last year.
Yeah.
Last year you all had Sanchez and
Yeah, so here's what. Because the stadium was under renovation, we couldn't have the concerts as freely as we wanted to, especially with a Night of Love. A Night of Love, we've tried moving it to Radisson when we had the renovations happening at the National Cricket Stadium, and some of our loyal patrons would have been left outside, and it breaks our hearts because, you know, having a sold-out event of Night of Love within a restricted venue is heartbreaking because of the amount of people that usually come to that event every year.
No,
So
it's not heartbreaking. You gotta say it as a Jamaican. Say it not work.
No, it not work.
It not work.
It not work. It not work at all. So we're happy to be back at the National Stadium this year.
Right.
We're happy to be bringing back this event in such a monumental way. We're celebrating 25 years in entertainment this year, Sunshine Promotions. So we're very excited about that. We're doing it in a great way.
Let me ask you this. I mean, that in itself is a milestone. 25 years, all right? And if I may, Judah is a gentleman that, you know, autograph his work with excellence. And if it cannot be done properly, he won't do it.
Absolutely.
What has the 25 years been like?
Yeah, the 25 years has been splendid because if you speak to him all the time, so you know the type of person that, you know, Ian Semana Judah is. He's one that's very meticulous when it comes to the show, when it comes to the quality of the music and the performers that we have on stage. He's very adamant about certain tenets. So certain features of other events, you won't see it at a Sunshine Promotion event. You know, you won't see artists singing certain songs, using certain words when they engage with the public, performing under a certain period of time, you know, because Judah understands the values of people's dollar and people's time. You know, if you're going to spend your money to come to an event, you know, bathe, dress, come to the stadium, look good, and, you know, you come and you don't have a good time, for us, that's not a successful event. It's not enough to get you in the door. When you leave, your response when you leave determines to us whether or not the show was successful. You know, it's so for us, a lot of times how we select the cast, you know, Judah is very adamant about the type of artists that we showcase. Are they able to perform? Are they able to hold their own on stage? Are they able to develop and present a proper set? Do they have a live band? Can they please and engage with the audience? Would the audience enjoy them? So it's not just, oh, this is a great artist, this artist trending right now, you know, their social media is popping, let's bring them. No, there's a lot of other things to be considered.
They could be so good on, you know, good recording artists, and it's come to a live performance.
Absolutely.
But one of the things that I also, you know, admire with Judah is the fact that because of the fact that he's been in this for 25 years and more. Judah is the one that can pick up his phone. He did it on many occasions in my presence and call somebody in Jamaica and say, watch now, I want that artist. I'm calling him on his phone, and I'm going to reach out to him and tell him. And that level of regional and international connection that he has, it augurs well for what he's doing and producing this classical Sunshine Promotions event.
Absolutely. You know, for us, the measure of a person, and specifically I learned that from, you know, Judah, and I've always had people around me that's always been very, like, emphasized on the relationships. You don't necessarily know where, you know, a relationship will take you. You have to be mindful of how you treat people, how you engage with people, you know, and for us, reputation is very important. So it's a situation where we say, okay, this is what it is. The artists come, they get that exact experience. And it's been like that from foundation. I came into Sunshine Promotion and met it that way. You know what I mean? So at this point, there is a reputation that he has within the industry regionally and even internationally, and people respect him. Like, I remember in a few years ago when we had a December to Remember with Kess, and we were supposed to have Collie Buds, and Collie Buds was medically unfit to come and perform at the show. We had to get another, you know, a replacement artist. And I remember Judah was thinking, we need to get somebody, but it can't be any and anybody just to fill the place. We need to make sure that, you know, whoever we're getting, the audience will be satisfied with. It may even exceed the expectations. And he's like, let me call up Kingy. Let me see if Chris is available. And he just called Kingy, and Kingy answered the phone within two rings. Father Judah, walk on. And then he was like, you know, this happened. He showed him the situation. And then he was like, yeah, man, make me forward. We can't do that. Let me call Chris, plug Chris in on the phone. And Chris was like, yeah, let's do it. They hand the flights, they handle everything. They come in, they say, we'll sort it out on the back end. Reputation will do that. A dollar was not discussed in that moment.
Chris is here.
And that's because he was rehearsing last night. He's very excited to come to Grenada.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's in terms of surviving, it's a very tumultuous landscape, the entertainment landscape. But it's been my experience, literally, that relationships, how you deal with people, your integrity as a person, living up to your word, delivering on your promise, people can trust that. Because whether it's the artists, the patrons, or even our partners that support us every year in, year out, even the service providers, they know that once we say this is what it is, we will deliver on what it is. So sometimes we put out a flyer and people purchase tickets even without knowing who's going to come because they know they're going to have a good time.
And in addition to that, in show business, it's the artist alone wouldn't do it.
No.
The quality of your sound.
Absolutely.
And there we go again with
Absolutely.
Judah. Judah's, he invests so much to ensure that the quality of the song, and it's not just for Grenada, his song system goes around the region.
Absolutely. And that's the thing too, like people who know him and engage with him will understand why. If he hears something, he knows that doesn't sound right, that sounds off. Like he's very meticulous when it comes to the details, attention to details, as well as the sound. So he will hear certain things and he will know, and he's, somebody that's always trying to stay a cut above. Even the brand new sound system that we have, it was a hefty investment, to be honest. I mean, when people hear it, they understand, they could tell, people comment on social media, that sound like dollars, but because it really is.
It jingles like this.
Absolutely. But it's just what you have to do. It's just what you have to do. You believe in what you're doing. You're providing a quality service. You value people's time. And then too, Grenada has so much to offer in terms of talent, in terms of, an entertainment destination. So we have to have the fundamentals here in terms of the sound system, the equipment, to make sure that when people come here, they can get the same quality, if not more, than they experience internationally. And we have artists that come in internationally. We are even having inquiries now for the sound system to bring to other carnivals just because of the quality of it. And sometimes the artist that's being featured in these regions, especially if you're international, you have a certain specification in terms of your technical rider, what you want the quality of the music to sound like, and all of the different specifications that you need for the stage. And so it's not just about, Judah Sound System is known for having the best sound system on the island, and we just say that loosely or take it loosely. No, the investment has to be there, the quality has to be there, and it's recognized internationally and regionally in that regard.
Time is creeping up on us. Tell us in your selection of your cast for...
We could talk for forever.
Yeah, we could.
You have to clear out the morning for me, You
the day, not the morning.
The absolute day.
Take a lunch break, a tea break, and then
then we circle back like crickets. So for our Night of Love this year, we're very excited about it. This cast was handpicked. As I said, we're celebrating 25 years this year. So we're bringing a bit of acts that have been familiar over the years, crowd pleasers, acts that people are, love to see and give 110% on the stage every time. So we have Christopher Martin, of course, him and his entire band is coming in on Friday. So they're coming in early to make sure that they're nice and settled. Christopher Martin is a friend to the show. He's a friend to Sunshine Promotions. He just happens to live in Jamaica. Yeah. So he's going to be on the show delivering, 90 minutes, 2 hours plus set. Chris is, once you give him time,
he just flows.
He's going to sing. Yeah. And he has the catalog for it. Then we have George Nooks, and George Nooks is another friend to the show. Again, a personal friend to Judah. They just call and just vibe all the time. So he's going to be coming. And what I like about this cast is that it pleases different audiences. So he's going to do like the gospel segment. And Judah is like, you're going to do a gospel segment for us, right? And he's like, yes, because we need some blessings. It's 25 years. We always welcome and kick off our shows with prayer. And so we're going to have that. Then we're bringing back Lust. Lust was a crowd favorite. I didn't even realize how important Lust was to people, or the impact that this band, this group made on people the first time we featured them here. I was doing an interview the other day, and somebody left from where they were at the market. They heard my voice and came over to the station to say they're coming specifically for us because they experienced them the first time we brought them, and since then, they've wanted them to come back. So Lust is going to be on the cast. We also have Terry Linen, who has never been in Grenada before. And to me, I was like, seriously? Because he has so many great hits.
Let me tell you something. There's a guy, a friend of mine, Morris.
Yes.
He's coming to that show just to hear Terry Linen, No Time to Linger.
Yeah. Okay.
Jig.
It's definitely on the set list.
Jig, I spoke on your behalf. Yeah, every time Jig and I would hang out, no time to linger.
No, but that's true. We don't have any time to linger. We know it's life. So definitely we're going to have Terry Linen on the cast with all of his hits as well. You know, even Todd recording yesterday, he was so excited about Lust and Terry Linen being on the cast. He's like, listen, I have to be here. And then also we have Akeem Fennell, who is the, brand new digital rising star out of Jamaica. And what I love is that looking at artists as Christopher Martin and Romaine Virgo, they came up through the rising star ranks. So for us, it's also about identifying the upcoming talent. And it takes me back over the 25 years again to even Chronics, because the first time we brought Chronics here with the Zinc Fence Redemption, they were opening act for Taurus Riley. And they put on such a fantastic show. It seemed like two headliners. And after that, Chronics bust, and then
he's gone.
He's gone, but we have that relationship with them. So every time we bring them in, they're always willing to come because we gave them a chance when, they were coming up and nobody really believed in them. So it's also about being able to identify that talent, and Akeem is one of them, and we're looking forward to welcoming him to the cast. And we have Rita and the Ultimate Perfections Band opening up the performances for us as our local acts on that night, and they have such an incredible way of engaging with audiences. Like
Rita is a boss.
Absolutely.
Rita is an unsung hero.
Absolutely.
Bloom is right around the corner. This could be it.
Absolutely.
Ritz, you're getting some calls from around the region and internationally soon, yeah?
Yeah, just with the way that she engages and brings people into the performance. The last time I saw her like a few times, recently, but the last time was at a hash, because I hash every Saturday with my hash group. And she was one of the performers. Well, she was a guest act. I don't even know if they probably just invited her. It was something special happening at the bar. But she and the entire band came, and we had a fantastic time, pleasing all kind of different audiences. So I'm looking forward to seeing her and the, Ultimate Perfections Band on the stage. Is the first time that they will be on a Sunshine Promotions stage in that capacity.
Big
stage. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a big shoes to fill, right?
Yeah, but I know Rita and I know the band, and they would definitely rise to the occasion. So mothers, females, lovers of music are in for such a treat. And then we're giving away $20,000 in cash at the show. So the first 2,000 women that attend the show will receive a coupon, and at different intervals during the show we will draw, and you will walk away with $500 in cash, $1,000 in cash, even up to $2,500 in cash.
Wow.
Because we're celebrating 25 years and we're giving away so many prizes and gifts in the build up to that. I'll give away one again on your show
on Friday. Folks, listen to this. Big things are going here this Friday.
So we have a $500 gift voucher, compliments our friends at Ramdani, who's one of our prize partners. And remember, I said we couldn't make it through the 25 years without our partners. Every year when we do a Sunshine Promotion event, or even the 4 that we have every year, we have such a wealth of support from corporate Grenada, from our sponsors, from our partners who just come on board to support this show in a meaningful way. And this year, even more businesses, even small businesses like hairdressing salons and nail salons and spas came on board to give us treatments, and spa treatments and all of that for mothers to celebrate them. So there's a lot happening, and it's a great movement. Night of Love is not just a concert.
Be careful how you say
it's
that,
a movement.
It is. Politics now.
It is. We're in the business of pleasing people and satisfying people and building our nation and entertainment. So, I mean, movement was a Webster word before we coined it for anything else. So I'm gonna use it. But it's definitely it's not just a show. In a sense, it's so much more than that. And
it's a movement.
When we look at the type of people that come to a Night of Love every year, I see people, on wheelchairs. I see people on walking sticks, and it touches my heart because because I know that these people would have had to put so much effort into getting to the National Stadium, going into the stands. So when I see that, it's a testament and it's a charge because it's understanding the responsibility. It's understanding the precedents that you set as an entertainment company, and that we have a responsibility to these people as well to make sure that they have a good time.
Could I challenge you on something?
Do.
Could you bring Judah along with you on Friday?
I mean, I can try.
Judah.
I can try.
I know
he always says, I don't like talking.
Yeah, you sit down inside and you watch him. Judah,
I will try.
On Friday morning.
I will try.
Right?
You definitely had to clear the morning then, because you know once he sits down and start talking with you, I'm going to leave y'all here and go and continue organizing the show.
See you on Friday morning. Well, Akira, on Friday, we'll continue the conversation. We'll talk more of your sponsors and the giveaways and everything like that. But I can tell you, your cast is superb. And Night of Love it's just going to be a loving night.
A loving night. So people can just get their tickets at the local box offices that we've advertised. Stay connected to our social media to see how you can win additional prizes during the week, as well as purchase tickets online via gotofet.com. We have $100 tickets available in the local box offices. They've sold out online. So your general admission tickets are $125 online, go to Fet, and $100 in the box offices. And then we do have your VIP single tickets for $400, and we have a couple special that has probably like about 10 more because we added a few recently for $700. So you get $100 off of your VIP all-inclusive experience if you buy 2 tickets together instead of 1.
Akira, see you on Friday.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you for having me.
It's a night of love on this Saturday night at the Trade Center.
National Stadium.
Why is it? I said Trade Center?
Yeah.
Why?
We had it at the Trade Center once.
Oh my goodness, National Stadium, my goodness, what a flaw. Nonetheless, we got to end it here, but we will reconnect on Friday morning, and Judah is going to be with us.
We'll try.
I'm putting him on the spot.
I'll try.
That's it, folks. We take that break. We join the BBC. See you on the flip side.
From here, the melody, you know it's me, Martin, and dancing to the fullest. And listen, Grenada, you don't have to ask me if I love you, I do. Now listen up, it's all about Sunshine Promotions presents its 25th anniversary on May the 9th, 2026. Yours truly, Christopher Martin, will be here live and direct at the National Stadium, so make sure you forward out. It's gonna be sweet sugar reggae coming at you all night, you understand? I can't wait to see you. Beautiful ladies, the first 2,000 of you to reach the venue will stand a chance to win out of $20,000 in cash prizes, you understand? So make sure you follow out early. I can't wait to see you. See you there.